Imagine this, a bright-eyed student, meticulously guided through a well-established system. Private schools promise a perfect future, one lined with straight A's, Ivy League acceptances, and high-powered careers. It sounds like the ultimate success story, right? But what if this dream comes at a cost? Behind the glossy image of the prestige pipeline lies a rigid system that may leave students ill-equipped for the realities of today's world, a world that no longer values a rigid, linear path to success. Private schools thrive on structure. From a strict curriculum to carefully curated extracurricular activities, every step is designed to produce the perfect student. But here's the problem. Life is unpredictable, and the world we live in demands adaptability. Private schools, with their focus on predictable outcomes, like Ivy League admissions and corporate roles, fail to teach the flexibility needed in an ever-changing world. They encourage following the steps to success rather than forging your own path. The result? When life inevitably throws a curveball, many graduates find themselves unprepared to handle the unexpected. The prestige pipeline places a singular focus on career success. Parents invest tens of thousands of dollars every year, hoping their children will secure high-paying jobs or elite positions. The emphasis on careerism often creates tunnel vision, overshadowing other aspects of personal growth. Students excel in structured, career-focused environments, but struggle to think outside the box. Fields like entrepreneurship, creative industries, or unstructured problem-solving are often dismissed, even though these areas are where modern innovation thrives. The irony? These are the very qualities that today's employers prioritize. Flexibility, creativity, and the ability to pivot are essential in today's economy. But they're the very skills the prestige pipeline fails to cultivate. Adaptability is the key to success in the 21st century. With the rise of artificial intelligence, gig economies, and remote work, opportunities are emerging that don't fit into traditional career molds. Private schools continue to focus on producing predictable outcomes, but the world is evolving. Today's world needs individuals who can reinvent themselves in new industries, solve ambiguous problems with creative solutions, and thrive in entrepreneurial or non-linear career paths. Unfortunately, graduates of the prestige pipeline are often left unprepared when the systems they've been trained in fail to deliver the promised success. The problem isn't only professional. There's also a personal toll that comes with the prestige pipeline. The intense focus on achievement can lead to burnout, anxiety, and feelings of inadequacy. Students internalize the belief that their worth is determined solely by their success. Any deviation from the perfect path feels like failure. This pressure is especially apparent among women, who are often encouraged to delay family goals in favor of career ambitions. For many, this leads to unintended sacrifices in personal fulfillment and long-term happiness. But all is not lost. The prestige pipeline isn't all bad. It does produce students who excel in traditional academic settings. However, to truly prepare the next generation for success in a rapidly changing world, private schools need to evolve. Here's how. First, schools must embrace creativity, encourage students to think independently, value unconventional solutions, and explore diverse fields. A creative mindset is essential in today's world, and students should be empowered to pursue their interests in entrepreneurship, arts, or trades, fields where innovation is flourishing. Second, schools need to teach flexibility. Success is no longer defined by a rigid path. The world rewards those who can adapt and pivot. Students should be given the freedom to explore non-linear paths, whether that's launching a business, pursuing a creative passion, or developing skills that are not necessarily tied to a traditional career path. Finally, private schools must redefine success. Success should not only be about grades, test scores, and Ivy League admissions. It must include personal growth, emotional intelligence, and the ability to adapt to new challenges. When private schools broaden their definition of success, they'll be better equipped to prepare students for the future. A future where flexibility and resilience are more valuable than a polished resume. The world has changed, and private schools need to change with it. The prestige pipeline worked in the past, but today's world demands something different. Success is no longer about following a preset path. It's about creating your own. By clinging to outdated models, private schools risk leaving their students behind, unprepared for the dynamic future that awaits them. It's time to rethink what education should be. The question is no longer whether students can check off the boxes on a traditional resume. The real question is, can they adapt, innovate, and thrive in a world that's anything but predictable? The answer will shape not only their futures, but the future of education itself. The time to embrace change is now, and it's up to us to shape the education system that will truly prepare future generations for success.